Do you respect all builds, Eli?
I respect all builds. Yes.
Really? So if you drove past a clapped out 1994 Honda Civic, fart can, wheels sticking out as far as they can, you're gonna respect it.
I can respect it for the fact that he's put forth the effort and his time, and he thinks it's cool. That's where I respect it at, as far as as a build.
Okay. All right. What if? I don't even know. I don't even know more. What if you could get about that? Okay. All right. What if? Because I know you're a truck guy. So Eli has a 2012 Dodge lifted truck,
Yep.
diesel Cummins, all this stuff. But so he's a truck guy, and obviously I'm a car guy. But
two completely different animals. But
yeah. But anyways, what happens if you see someone building a SEMA build? Build, okay, they build it. I've shown you pictures of them. You've seen videos of them online.
Right.
Okay, those trucks that are built for off-roading, but never see a touch of mud in their entire lives. What do you think? And keep in mind, the SEMA build's different than an AutoZone clapped out Honda, because they've not that you do have to work your way up in the world of SEMA. But for the most part, a lot of it's handed to them. It's not like they're going working a 9 to 5
sponsorship based.
Yeah, it's not like they're working a blue collar 9 to 5 job to afford to do it.
Right. As far as a lot of people, I see what you're saying, because a lot of people say that a truck's made for doing truck stuff, and but in my eyes, with that is he's building it for a show. So, trying to think how to word this. He's building it for a show, and he's building it to do what he wants to do with it. So he did, what I'm saying? He didn't buy it for a work truck.
No,
he bought it to show.
And I completely agree. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Right. No, I get that. Yeah.
Okay, but what if he's built for a show, should he use off-road parts or should he use show parts?
Yeah, that kind of depends on how you look at that. I mean, I see what you're saying with that, but it's hard to... Sometimes it's hard to get show parts because, if you think about it, most lifts to cover lift companies, they have to say for off-road use only. So,
Prop 65 stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So to cover their butt, they have to be able to do that. So
I think is where I draw the line is recently, I don't remember what type of car it was, but recently this guy had it was a huge thing on TikTok, YouTube. Everyone was getting thousands of views. They just posted about it. What is it called again, where they have the tires sticked out? Oh, cambered.
Yeah,
right.
cambered.
So he had a cambered ricer looking thing.
Right.
And it burnt down. Like a fire started under the hood, and it burnt down. And he kept saying that someone started the fire, and it became a huge argument online. The issue is he admittedly drove it around without insurance.
Oh my goodness.
And so insurance didn't cover it. And so I think but again, I guess it's not necessarily respecting the build. That comes down to not respecting the person.
Right.
Like I don't respect that he was doing it, because that puts a lot of people. I mean, what happens if he would have gotten a wreck, and that that he couldn't have covered the bills of someone else's insurance bill and stuff like that. Right. But yeah, I mean, it was a huge thing on TikTok because it was. I think the fire department did rule it as an unnatural fire, like it wasn't caused on its own, but they didn't come out and say it was vandalism. So there's a chance he might have started it himself.
I see.
But there is no evidence.
But you would think if he would start it himself, he would have had insurance.
Yeah, exactly.
To cover his cost.
And hopefully our editor will put like a picture up somewhere on the screen, because as soon as you guys saw the picture, you guys would probably recognize it.
Yeah, it'll be in one of the corners.
Yeah, it'll be somewhere. We'll get a picture. I'll send a picture of it over to him.